Greetings and welcome to another edition of The Great Goddess. Praise be to Goddess. Praise be to Goddess. Well, here it is another Wednesday, and today we have for you the subject of Mahadevi. Yes, you've all been waiting for it. You've been waiting for it for a long time. And now here it is. Mahadevi is the subject of today's video. Now, what or who is Mahadevi, and why is it important to us? Why should we care? Well, Mahadevi means great goddess in Hindi. And this particular language, Mahadevi, means great goddess. And what does this mean that we can refer to goddess as Mahadevi? The answer is yes. Yes, we can refer to goddess as either Devi or Mahadevi. Now, you're probably wondering who is Mahadevi and what do people believe about her? Well, Mahadevi is the goddess of the entire universe. So she matches up with our goddess and is in the description of being the goddess of the entire universe. And the Hindus believe in her. So Mahadevi is the goddess of the entire universe, and we can refer to our goddess as Mahadevi in Hindi. Now, this does not mean that the stories attached to Mahadevi are relevant. I'm about to get to that in a few minutes. But for now, all you need to know is Mahadevi means great goddess, and it's another way to refer to our goddess. We can refer to her as Devi or Mahadevi. Now, I have a particular mantra that I like to chant, and this mantra is a good chant for you to follow. It's Om Teya Deya Devi Svaha. And Devi means goddess. All three names mean goddess in their chosen languages: Greek, Latin, and Hindi. All three languages means goddess. So you chant whatever language you prefer, chanting. The word for goddess in that language means goddess, and we can refer to her as Devi. Or Teya or Dea. Both mean goddess and are perfectly acceptable. Now, do we accept the stories attached to Mahadevi? Well, I haven't been able to find any stories attached to Mahadevi. I haven't been able to find any stories attached to her or tales about her. Usually Mahadevi refers to one of their other goddesses, like Durga, who does have stories attached to her big time. Or sometimes they use Mahadevi to refer to Kali, who also has stories attached to her. But Mahadevi in and of itself does not have any stories attached to her. But if they did have stories about Mahadevi, they would not be valid. And the reason for this is because the stories that people tell about goddesses are not good. As I have said before in the past, and will say again, the stories about goddesses are not valid, and they're not good. So if there were any stories attached to Mahadevi, they would not count. They would not be relevant to our goddess. But there aren't any stories attached to Mahadevi, so that's good. And Mahadevi means great goddess. It means the goddess of the entire universe. And it's just a relevant term that they have a matching deity called Mahadeva, who is the god of the entire universe, and the two of them supposedly are mates together. But you don't have to believe in Mahadeva if you believe in Mahadevi. You can believe in Mahadevi all by herself, and you don't have to believe in Mahadeva. So, Mahadevi, goddess of the entire universe, and she is the one we can refer to her as Mahadevi because it does mean great goddess. And we can refer to her as Devi, which just means goddess. So next time you're speaking to your Hindu friends, mention Mahadevi and ask them what they think of her because she is the goddess of the entire universe, and she is the great one, Mahadevi. But remember not to attach any stories to her. Don't attach any stories to Mahadevi because those stories don't belong properly to Mahadevi. They are she is free from all tales. So any stories that you might have heard about Mahadevi are not true of the goddess. She is above and beyond these stories that people tell about goddesses. So don't attach any stories to her. I'm Sarah Jane Alpha Wolf signing off. Have a great week, and remember to discuss Mahadevi with your Hindu friends.